Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. I'm going to go over two different things here in this video. First of all the threats and the timing and all of that for the storms and the rainfall over the next couple of days, and then Thanksgiving week, because I think that we're going to go into some cooler areas. You see there's a flash flood watch in effect for much of the state. That goes in effect tonight, and through Tuesday evening, all the state basically, except for Ashley and Chico County, 3 to 5 inches of rainfall. So we knew that was coming last week. All right, this is a high-resolution futurecast doing a pretty good job. Simulated radar here, picking up on those showers this morning. And then watch what happens today, especially later this afternoon. This is at 2 o'clock. You notice showers really starting to increase out towards our south and west. And then you see how that increases tonight. This is stopping at about 9 o'clock. We're covered up, especially over western and northern Arkansas. Pretty good area of rain with scattered showers across the south, and that'll fill in for the rest of us. Now, let's take you through futurecast beyond that point. We've got temperatures that are actually going to rise tonight. There's a warm front moving across the state. So at sunset tonight, the temperature is going to be probably in the lower 60s. At sunrise Tuesday, probably in the 70s. And that's setting the stage for a round of rough weather tomorrow morning. This is at 11:30. And this is the thing I want you to see. You see these individual showers and thunderstorms, some of which will produce very heavy rainfall. The front's out here towards our west, and strong southerly winds tomorrow that'll be around 20 to 30 miles per hour, and possibly even some higher gusts. Now, at this time of day, the instability, this is another situation where the instability, the fuel for these thunderstorms looks to be limited. If it increases, then we're in some trouble. But right now, it looks limited. There's a lot of shear in the atmosphere. And we've had, the past two events have been just like this, at least according to the models. This hasn't happened yet. But where it's low instability and then a lot of shear. So the other thing is, if this were to come in, this is at 11:30 in the afternoon. Let's say all of this was out here over Oklahoma and we had cloud cover with breaks in the clouds forming, instability levels would shoot up, then we'd be in trouble. But this is looking at 11:30 in the morning, scattered showers and thunderstorms producing heavy rainfall. Could these be severe? Yeah, it's possible. The main threat would be damaging winds. You can't rule out an isolated tornado. Look how a line starts to form by mid-afternoon. The front starts to move in. And I think it's damaging winds would be the primary severe weather threat. But it's on the low end. It's on the low end. And the main threat will be flooding. Very heavy rainfall at 3:30 in the afternoon, and then that quickly moves east of the Mississippi River, and this whole thing is over with by Tuesday night. So the total rainfall amounts today light, but then tonight and tomorrow they pick up. This is the European model, and you can see it has been very consistent with amounts between 3 and 4 inches in the metro, around 4 inches in northeastern Arkansas. Could there be a 5-inch amount? I can't rule that out. So again, there is that risk for severe weather, primarily for southern Arkansas. We can't rule it out as far north as Little Rock, but hail, wind, and tornado threat low. The flooding threat is definitely elevated. Now let's talk about next week. Let me see if I can get this all to work correctly, and then I might show you some other stuff. You're looking at the GFS. This is the 500 millibar pattern. I know this is hard to understand and look at, but here's Arkansas right in here. Let me just go to next week. This is valid Thursday. Let's go to Monday. Okay, this is going to change, but I want you to see the configuration of the 500 millibar pattern. Do you see this right here? It looks like almost an omega block here for me. But anyway, you see this ridging going up into Alaska. Could the GFS be feeding back too much energy back here into the Pacific Northwest? That's possible, but what I'm expecting to happen is this ridge, whenever you see a ridge poking up into Alaska like this, that usually starts to deliver shots of colder air into the lower 48, including the central United States. So this is Wednesday morning, and again, this is so far, this is 228 hours out on this computer model, which is just eternity. So things will always change. But the thing is that's been consistent is a ridge building in Alaska, and then when that happens, this is next Saturday, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday after Thanksgiving. See that ridge going up into Alaska? That should send shots of cooler air into the lower 48. And that's the GFS. Now, this is the ensemble, a bunch of models, if you will, put together. And what we're looking at here, let me just go to day 10 here. Okay, so this is the a look at near surface temperatures, and this is the mean of all these different computers. We call it the ensemble, the GFS ensemble. in degrees Celsius. This is the 5 to 10 day anomalies in degrees Celsius, temperature anomalies from departure from the normals, from the averages, I should say. So this is from the 21st of November through the 26th. And what is Thanksgiving, 26th or 27th? Anyway, we're close to that time period. You're seeing here that see how Alaska starts to warm up and that shots of cold air start coming down, and this is that 5 to 10 day period. Departure from averages around 5 to 6 degrees Celsius. Let's go out 12 days. So this is looking at day 7 through day 12, and the days surrounding Thanksgiving, the 23rd through the 28th. You're looking at a large chunk of the United States with below average temperatures, most likely. So it does look like we are going into a cooler pattern to end out November, a colder weather pattern. So just to recap, again, we're going to watch those thunderstorms, locally heavy rainfall, no real change in that. And then the following week, Thanksgiving, we go cold turkey. Anyway, stay with Channel 7. We'll keep you updated with the very latest information. Thank you so much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.